Then go here. Hi there, TikTok. I am so excited to see you today. It is super, super beautiful outside. We're in the Dallas, Texas area, and things are just fantastic. So, hey there, my name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. And just a few years ago, golly, I was feeling stressed out to the max. The industry that I am involved in is real estate. And real estate is just something that I can't, there's just so many factors that are involved in real estate, such as the economy, supply and demand, inflation, which affects interest rates, and there's just so many things that I can control. Let's go into my dailywealthonline.com. I'm actually okay. So let me do this. Come join. Should have done a Well, I'm getting better. Let's just say this. I'm brand new to putting myself out there in the world of lives. And the cool thing is I'm getting better and better every day, like 1% better and better every day. And so what I'm trying to do is utilize this beautiful thing that we have called technology and show the world that I'm on my Daily Wealth Online YouTube channel and going live so that people that are in my Facebook world know what it is that I'm doing without encroaching upon their territory, right? So now I'm going to hit my TikTok live because I'm super excited to come to you and talk about this amazing opportunity that I have. So hey there TikTok, hey there YouTube. I am Ashley. I am so excited to come to you today because I want to talk to you about your future. I want to talk to you about what's going on in the digital age that we're a part of, you guys. We live in the coolest era of all time. Would you agree with that? Yes or yes? I mean, I think we do. Here's the thing. I knew a long time ago that I liked electronics way more than I liked kids, right? I just was like, "Oh my gosh, technology's so cool, sound systems and this is I'm a 90s I'm an 80s baby, right? So I'm 44 years old and I can remember thinking every time a computer would come out, boy, I wanted to be, I wasn't extreme to like stay and hang out on the sidewalk all night long and camp out. I mean, have you seen these people who do that? That wasn't me, but I was so excited to buy the new gadget or to get the new computer or to find out about, the new video camera that was out there. I just watched a show. It was Punky Brewster's documentary. Anybody seen that? It was so funny because I resonated with her so much. I loved the camera. I was walking around high school and my mom and dad got me a video camera at 1994. I'll never forget it. I loved it, right? I was a typical teenager wanting to record everybody. I was a cheerleader. I had pep rally footage, football people. I mean, some of the people that are on my videos are NFL football players, and I have them on my camera, and I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. I knew them when, right? So the funny thing is I resonated with Punky Brewster so much because I was like her. I just wanted to document things. I just wanted to document things. And of course, when you're in your 90s and you're 12 and 15 years old, I got the typical bird all the guys. It was so funny because there's a pattern. All the guys, all they could do is when I showed the camera, they'd flip me the bird. And I'm like, oh, come on, be original, right? So it was so funny to see like how young we were and how immature we were and how nobody wanted a camera in your face, right? Nobody wanted a camera in your face. Now look at where we are in the world. This is what 30 years later. I think in 1998 is my 30-year high school reunion. So I'm closer to 30 than I am 25, right? So the thing is, what is going on with the world? It's moving fast. And I say all of this to help you to understand that we're in July. I mean, like I look down today, we're in the July double digits. I mean, we're past July, right? August 1st is less than 11 days away. I mean, what happened to this year? This year has flown by. And the reason that I'm saying look at the time is because time is going to go by anyways, right? It will be what the Hobby Lobbies. I'm sure we could go walking into a Hobby Lobby right now and they've got the Christmas aisle already set up. So time is going to happen anyways. And, I love in real estate, I loved real estate because we always had the opportunity. to learn from high level thinkers, right? And that was one of the reasons that I wanted to sell real estate because I was sort of a self improvement junkie, kind of like, have you ever, can you turn the AC down, please? Like now there's these podcasts that are out there and these books on business and these leaders that are out there, people are paying big money to come to these conferences because they're helping you to think outside of your normal way of thinking. You hear all the time mindset, put your goals down, visual board. Like, what are they talking about? What they're talking about is we have gotten so controlled as a population to utilize this beautiful thing in our back pocket. And what I am finding when I talk to other people is that people are reacting. They're reacting to every little ding and every little thing that comes in on their phone. When in actuality, you're wasting time and you're putting things that are in an urgent category, or you're putting things that are nonsense, that are not urgent, and you're treating them as if they are urgent, right? Does that make sense? Let me put it this way. Is it urgent or important? There are so many emails that are coming at us. There are so many videos that are coming at us. People are fighting for your attention. People are fighting for your attention, but is the attention that you are allowing people to take, is it beneficial to you and your family? Is it going to set you up for success, learn an in-demand skill, create memories, and give you time back? Because wouldn't you agree that if you look at your life right now, you are limited with actual time? All of a sudden it's 6 o'clock and then it's bedtime and then this and then the next day happens. And then, oh, by the way, it's Sunday at 4 p.m. and you've got to cut it short because you've got to get ready for the rest of the week, right? What if you could have an opportunity in the future? Like if you work on something and you choose something that is important because it has significance, it has goals, it has a focused intensity purpose, right? You are purposely focusing on what it's going to do, what it's going to take to get you to be in control of your time. I used to want to write this book, and I still might, because today more than ever, and it may not even be a book, it may be a workbook, right? But it's called Distractions. It's called Distractions because I'm a Gen Xer. I'm 44 years old. I was not born with the internet.com. We're 44, 50, 60s. Like, we are the people who have worked the hardest and who have actually put work, right? Like, we're in a new generation where these people can come in and make money, make a significant living, and they've never had to put the hours in that we have, right? And that's the beautiful thing about the internet.com, is because the internet is allowing people to have another stream of income and to be in control of their lives, because for the first time in the history of the world, you can get paid by your passion. You don't just have to be an actress or a singer or Taylor Swift or Miranda Lambert. Heard a song by her yesterday. We went to watch the movie Twister at 1:50 in the afternoon on a Friday. How many people can say you can do that? I can do that because I rewarded myself, because every day, because I know where I'm going, I am focused on building an online digital marketing business that I already know is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight, but here's what it is: because I'm focused on where I want to be next year, because I'm focused on having to figure out another income stream to help me alongside with my career, which is real estate, because I'm focused and I know what it is that I want for my goals and my dreams. I'm laser beam focused on showing up every day behind this camera to you, to share with you an opportunity that I found. What the opportunity is, it's teaching us Gen Xers, people who have no clue how to build a website, any of that. We're not building anything. For the first time ever, you get a done for you in a box business. Yes, there's a cost to it. Nothing in life is free, but you guys, I have done the hard work for you. I have spent $10,000 of my own money in the last 6 years. And let me tell you, for the first time, technology has sped up so much that now they can give it to you in a box. They can give it to you in a box and say, here's a business for $900. Now, don't worry, we're going to come with you. We're going to show you exactly how to hook this up, because we have a community. And oh, by the way, every time you sell one product to one person, you get 100% commission. So I know that I need 1,111 $900 sales to make $1 million, right? And I am on a mission to make $2 million in 15 months. Why? because I am ready to have peace of mind and be in control of my time and be able to go and I'm so tired of being reactive, right? For years I have been reactive in my business, in my real estate business. I was almost to the point of driving myself crazy, really. When I met my fiance, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not responding to these people at 9 o'clock p.m. But what if it's a sell? What if it's a sell? Great. Call them tomorrow. Hey, thanks for the call. Let's talk tomorrow, 8 a.m. Don't these I was in such a reactionary mode in real estate. Why? Because you're 100% commission. And if you don't respond to someone in this convenience, automatic digital world that we live in, that fear of that pause, that, oh my God, I waited too long. I should have contacted them sooner, blah, blah, blah. No, but that's the fear that I have all the time in this real estate business, right? I know people are going to stick with me. I know people are going to call me and make sure that I am representing them on their fiduciary duties. But the thing is this, I had that fear in my heart and in my head because the income that's not coming in right now is painful. It's painful. And when something's painful, it tends to take priority in your life, which then can eliminate your relationship, right? It can cause friction in your a relationship with your kids, with your person, with your fiance, with your spouse. It can cause friction when you allow your pain that you're having in your life to overcome you and to react to that pain more quickly instead of being in control. So for the first time ever, I bought this program back in April and I was able to breathe. The minute that I watched the video after I bought the program at $900, what I have for you is Legacy Builder program. You need to go to dailywealthonline.com. I'm all over social media. I pop up every day in your feeds, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hello, my global friends. Yes, I said global. Can you believe it? I am learning how to look at analytics on social media. Why? Because I have a global business. I am on the World Wide Web. My clients are coming from Africa and London and Australia. Like, it's crazy to me to see that I am reaching global markets and people are finding that they like, know, and trust what I have is going to solve a problem that they have. The problem is this. Do you feel like you are running around and reacting to every distraction that comes to you? I want to help you. I want to help you to start taking this into your head. Start looking at every ding that comes through and ask yourself, is this urgent or important? Like, those are two totally different words, right? If it's urgent, then it's something that needs to be addressed immediately. But here's where we're all losing time. And this is where it's going to take a lot of momentum out of you because I can't, no one can change that. You have to step up and you have to understand that if I want to be somewhere else in 1 year, what does that look like? Well, I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like a habit change. You're going to have to learn a new skill, which learning is tough. Learning is growing. Growing is a challenge because you're learning something new. You're breaking a habit. You're going into, we're 40 something years old. We've got some really steady, strong habits that we've got out there, right? But what happens when you create a focus driven reality? Your why. The why is it that you want to start an online business? Would $900 a day change your life? Would $900 a day change your life? And the year after that, would $6,300 a week? I mean, like, you guys, $900 a day is $6,300 a week, and then it's $328,000 annually. I'm in real estate and I've never seen that number. Right. I got into real estate thinking I'm going to be a millionaire by the time I'm 30. Right. I feel like I was so naive. Oh, I'm going to be a billionaire. Right. No, that's ridiculous. There are people out there who have done that. There are people that are out there that, just figured it out at the right time. They were rewarded because they were able to communicate to their audience what it was that they do have and are capable of doing, right? And so, like droves, it just happened to them. And it can happen to anybody. But the thing is this, when you take a look at what it is that you're spending your time on, you guys, your time is more important than a post or a like or a response or a comment on Facebook. It baffles me that, just 10 years ago in the real estate business, I feel that because I was in real estate, I was exposed to more knowledge regarding technology, streamline, automations sooner than some other people. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like I was exposed to those tools and those digital automations, right? Automations is what they call it. And the reason that I feel that way is because I was a business owner. So I was in operations, marketing, accounting, you know, sales, administrative, all the things. And when you're wearing some hats like that, it's the title company's job to keep you educated and abreast and looking really strong going into your market as an agent, right? It's the lender's responsibility to educate you on interest rates, conventional, FHA, VA, how to utilize your 401k to buy a house, right? Those are things that you should be taught along the way in the real estate game. But what happens is the automations that we were all told that we had to have, those were like 6 and 7 and 8 of them, right? I had some company calling me wanting to post all my stuff on Facebook for me for a fee, a monthly fee. Oh, no worries, Ashley, you don't have time. We know you don't have time. But that's what we're talking about today. It's not about time, it's about you being in control of your time. So this weekend, I want you to start looking at every reaction that you're facing because earlier I think last week and maybe even I can't believe it's Saturday already. I can't believe it's Saturday already. But one of the things that I wanted to encourage you to do this week is take a time inventory of your life. Do it in 30-minute increments. It's fascinating to find out what it is that you're actually doing. And it's really, really, really fascinating. And I hope that you will take the time to learn it because you don't know what you don't know till you know. But when you wake up and you see that list and you start adding the minutes and the seconds and the transition times, and those numbers add up to 9 and 8 and 7 hours a day of just what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. What if you capture that awareness of being able to understand how many hours you're wasting in the transition gives you power. It gives you power to understand where your life is going. And then you can focus on, oh my God, like you may cry. You may cry when you understand how many hours, minutes, seconds you're spending being reactionary to things that are coming in and at you at lightning speed. The average thought of the American person right now, I think, is 42,000 thoughts a day. And I think that the response time that people have is like 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Hey there, how's it going? Like 2 seconds worth of time to be able to, capture someone's attention. So here's what I think. The most important thing is to understand what you're doing throughout your day. How do you know? How can you cannot manage what you can't measure, right? You cannot manage what you can't measure. What I mean by that is you got to take an inventory. We're 44 years old. Time is happening fast. It's quarter three. Right around the corner is going to be the holidays, and you know that basically for 4 weeks there total in November and December, nobody's working. Nobody's working. Everybody's having Christmas parties and doing this and doing that, right? That's the thing. Are you going to keep going through the motions day after day after day, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, which is the definition of insanity, and expect that you're going to have another stream of income happening at a nice income, right? I'm talking, 6 figures in 6 months. If you have if you are focused, if you are laser focused and you are willing to learn a new skill, you are willing to do the done for you system, all you have to do is follow what these people watch us do it, then you do it, right? All you have to do is just follow the system, show up every day, spend 2 hours a day on your business, be coachable, have a CEO mindset, and you too, with focused intensity over time, will create unstoppable momentum. And that's what's happening. Unstoppable momentum is happening behind the scenes. What you don't see, if you truly are interested in making an online income, right? What you don't see is that I'm doing this every day and I'm showing up because, like I said, Big Lou, hey, nice to see you. What I said is focused intensity over time, right? So Alex Hermosi is a big guy that I follow. He's written 2 books on this digital marketing thing. I've been seeking an opportunity to make online income. Are you like me? Yes or yes? I have been looking for years and years and years how to figure out how to make income online. Why? Because I'm smart enough, I'm good enough, and doggone it, people like me. right? I know that I can do an online business because I have a phone in my back pocket. So why can't I make income online? Everyone else is making money on me. I'm buying products, I'm buying vitamins, I'm buying supplements. I see something online that someone just raves and reviews about and tell me that I need, and I'm making that click button and I'm hitting payment, right? But for the first time, this person put together a business in a box, which shows us Gen Xers and baby boomers, all of us, how to help people make an income online. If you're not making an income online right now, you have no one to blame but yourself. Yes. And hopefully you'll be exposed to this opportunity. If you've never heard of digital marketing and how to create an online income, then I am so honored to be the first person to share that with you. And what I want you to do is I want you to take my learning experiences from me and my financial failure, because that's what success is. Success is failing forward, right? I have failed forward so many times, in real estate, especially. Real estate is just that situation where you fail forward over and over and over, and you learn a really good lesson, and that lesson goes with you forever. And now that you've learned it, it's in your it's in your blood, right? It's in your business model. You already know what to do because you've been through that situation where you could have been reactionish. You could have had a reaction, or you could have been proactive, right? So now, because I've gone through an experience, I looked at it as the expert. Because when I meet with the seller and I say, well, here's what I know, I can be proactive and we can take this approach because here's what's going to happen, here's what's happened in the past. Or we can just both go, head first into the water and just be reactionary and see what happens. And we just kind of, you know, steer this boat wherever the wind is going to lead us. No, that's not the right way to look at life, right? And so many times we're all reacting to something. For the first time ever, we're reacting to everything. And because it's coming at us, ding here on Facebook, ding here on a comment, ding here on a post, ding here this, somebody's messaging you. Like, is it urgent or important? Because, in my opinion, if I had children and I know that they need their mama more than ever in the household, if I get a ding, I'm not pulling out my phone 73 times a day. If the ding goes off and I'm in the middle of something, I'm going to finish my project because it's not urgent. Your demand on a text message that we think that needs to be handled and addressed immediately does not take superior authority over my family and my babies, right? It doesn't. My life, I am in control of my life. And sometimes I catch myself like going, wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. You're texting me out of nowhere, no this, no that, and you just expect me to get back to you. There was a moment in the real estate, there was a moment here not too long ago when I think text messaging, like I never really liked it, right? I never really liked text messaging, and here's why. Because there was almost like an what's the word I'm looking for? I remember when the text messaging started happening, and I'm in real estate, there was just this awful assumption from a recipient, whoever was sending a text message. People just expected you to respond back immediately. And I remember feeling so violated and thinking, what, why do you think, I mean, I had people like hate criming me, right? Like, especially people who wanted to see a house, or wanted to see something. Well, you didn't respond to me, and I had to get this information or do this. And I'm just like, whoa, I could have been driving. I don't text and drive. I don't do that. Why? Because I look over and I see everybody else texting, and I'm like, okay, when we have a wreck, I'm going to be the only one that's going to learn how to, like, skate through this traffic. Why? Because I've been in golf carts and I know that I can turn a wheel and get it over really quickly, right? I can't wait for that moment in traffic that I'm able to do that. But here's the thing, I don't text and drive, but when people text you and expect a demand, they almost demand attention back. But that's what we're talking about. Focused intentionality is something that people are having a hard time understanding. You guys, I'm 44. You're probably a Gen Xer. You're probably like me. Baby boomers, we're all trying to figure out why we don't have enough money in our retirement to retire, right? Why are, the world is making money online. If you don't have a digital income coming online from anywhere right now, like, you have no one to blame but yourself. But the thing is this, most people are living in a reactionary world. So I tried my hardest, and it's hard because if you don't fail, you don't learn. But hey there, TikTok. My name's Ashley. I'm a realtor. And for years and years and years, I've been trying to figure out what it is that I've got to do to partner with my career to make an income because I can't count on the feds. I can't count on inflation and the interest rates, supply and demand. Those things are out of my control. But that's my 17-year career that I'm really, really good at. I'm not going to put my resume together and go work for corporate America. That's not an option for me, right? So I've been looking and looking, and finally I found a business in a box. It's a done for you business. All you have to do is buy the business. And then once you're in, you have everything at your fingertips. It's done for you, and it's done for you, and then you implement it, and then you just simply show up every day. The 3 hours that they asked me, I'm sorry, there's three things that you need to be able to do this business. Have a CEO mindset because you just bought a business, right? How's anybody going to know you're in business if you don't spend time on it? Spend 2 hours a day on your phone or your computer. I like to work from my computer and my phone, and have a CEO mindset. Be coachable. If you're coachable, then you can go through the modules. We have a community that's always there to help answer questions immediately. It's online 24/7. It's not some Facebook page, right? It's like-minded people like ourselves who are all looking for a solution to create an income online that is worth a damn. I'm not talking like $10,000 a year. I'm talking $100,000 in 6 months. My goal is 2 million in 15 months because I know that this is a no nonsense. I already know what this is. The struggle that I'm having is the mindset, right? Like the struggle that I'm 90, I think today's like 97 days in, right? I've made sales. I mean, I made my money back already because it's a one-time investment. You get a pre-built website for $29. After that, you hook up your domain, you start taking it to market. And the cool thing is, because you're not selling this to friends and family, you're selling it to the World Wide Web. You're sharing an opportunity on the World Wide Web, how to solve a problem. And the problem is this: people are living paycheck to paycheck. People are stressing out financially. People are living paycheck to paycheck. People are struggling financially. People need help, right? This is a tool to show you how to build a business online. And with intentionality, you show up every day for 2 hours, have a CEO mindset, and are willing to be coachable and follow the done for you program. Then, with over time, you will be successful. Hey there, TikTok. It's Ashley again. I'm just so excited to see you guys in here. Yesterday, I wanted to show you, what we're working on this week is, I've asked some people to look at their day, like take inventory of your time. How many people have ever done this exercise? This is a fantastic exercise because, are you like me? Are you like, what? It's already Saturday. I woke up, I'm like, it's Friday. Yesterday, I'm like, it's Friday again. Like, how is time flying by so fast, right? Are you like me and are just like, holy cow, where is the time going? I mean, I've got this to-do list. Half of my to-do list from 2 weeks ago is still there, right? Like there's a project right here on my counter that I haven't done that I was supposed to do, I think on Tuesday, and I haven't done it yet. Why? Because we have distractions, and we have things coming at us left and right, and we have all of these people, distractions, things coming at us. The average attention span for an American is, I think, like 2 seconds. Like 2 seconds. That's all you have to stop the scroll. Have you ever heard of stop the scroll? Well, you wouldn't know that unless you're trying to build a business online. Since I've become a business person, a business owner on the online space, my world has changed because it makes so much sense to have a global business. And now, instead of just a local zip code in my local Main Street town, of having a boutique and having to be there from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then on Sundays be open from 12 to 6, and then on Saturdays be open from, 9 to 2. Like, I have a digital business that's online 24/7. The global business that I own is a page that is working for me on the World Wide Web that never shuts down. So it just makes sense if I can share my message with content and sharing with you this opportunity that once you get to know, like, and trust that what I have can solve a problem of living paycheck to paycheck, of not being able to pay for your kids' select ball or violin lessons, or having to look your kids in the eyes and say, I know you're talented and you want to do dance and soccer and softball and ballet, but honey, I can only afford one. Are you sick and tired of being that person? Like, that's, you want to be the best mom and dad that you can. You want to be able to share and give your child a life that you never had. Of course you do. And here's the thing, if I told you that I have a business in a box that in 2 years can make you $1 million, how much would you pay for that? I'd probably pay $50,000 for it. I mean, I'm not kidding. I'd go to the bank and figure out a way to get a loan and I would do it. I am not kidding, because I am knowing what I know. Knowing what I know, this is a focused intensity over time equals unstoppable momentum business. This is not going to yield you immediate results, but that's the problem, you guys. I'm trying to follow me. Where we are in reality is we live in a microwave society. What do you mean by that? What do I mean? I mean that we expect everything to give us an instant result, right? This is no different than you going and when you neglect your body and you eat like shit for 20 years and then you go, I just don't understand. I've been to the gym 2 days this week and wow, I'm just really exhausted. I don't understand. Well, it's like that, right? Well, you've eaten like crap for 10 years and now your HDL levels are, I think it's opposite, right? HDLs are low and your LDLs are high, and now your body's out of whack. You've got edema, maybe neuropathy in your leg. Like, I don't know. You may be experiencing some of your numbers and your body being off because you have not paid attention to your health. You guys, the most important thing in our lives are our health, because our health is going to take us into the future, and our health is going to be able to let us run around with our grandkids and our kids and not be out of breath, right? How many of you are like me? I'm like out of breath sometimes when we walk down to our uptown area to go watch a movie. But the thing is this, the digital marketing space, if you're not making an online income right now, this year, today, or if you're not going in that direction, why not you? Why not? Verizon gets your money every month. Spectrum gets your money every month. HOA, water bill, electricity bill, every month somebody's getting your money. Why not you make reoccurring income so that you can live the life that you want without having to feel stressed and have to feel like you have to trade your time for dollars? You guys, I know so many people who have 2 and 3 and 4 jobs. Heck, I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Now, my job's a little different, but I'm a property manager. I'm a listing agent. I'm a selling agent. I'm a broker, and I'm an Oklahoma realtor, and I'm flipping a house right now in East Texas. Like, that's so many hats that I have to wear, and I don't want to wear those hats. But because I'm in an industry that affects my income, I can't control supply and demand. I cannot control inflation or interest rates. I cannot control that for the first time in the history of the world, the real estate prices are the highest that they've ever been. I can control that I'm an expert in my field. I've been in the business for 17 years. I love what I do, but at the end of the day, I still have goals. I have goals that have to meet up with my future goals. And that means I want to walk away from production at 55 years old. So in 11 years, I need to make sure that I've got $2 million in the bank so that that money can generate income and I can live off my income and know for certain that I'm going to be able to live comfortably as I age. And now more than ever, we live in an opportunistic world where we are Gen Xers, baby boomers, we're online. You guys, we didn't have this thing, come into our space until we were, in our teens, like 18, 19, 20 years old. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 19 years old, right? I didn't get my first iPhone until I was 26. So that's what I'm talking about. We are so lucky because we can learn something. We can learn an in-demand skill. Hey, you guys, like, follow, share me. I want to make sure that you see me tomorrow when I come back on my live. But that's the thing, you guys. I want to show you an opportunity. When I found this opportunity, it made sense to me because for the first time, I realized that all the $10,000 in the last 5 years that I had spent trying to figure this thing out didn't make sense to me. I'm not a techie girl. It didn't make sense how to hook up a code and code HTML and all that. Have you ever tried to build a website? It's expensive and it doesn't make sense and it never worked. It always gave me the 404 page, right? But the thing is this, one day I'm scrolling on TikTok. I had been searching diligently for years and years and years and almost gave up. I almost gave up. In fact, in 2021, I met with my certified financial planner and I was like, I guess he's never coming. I mean, I guess I'm just going to be a single income producer for the rest of my life and I'm going to have to hustle all the time. I'm 44 years old and the hustle that you have at 44 is different than 22. And it's just, you just don't have the same priorities there anymore, right? So I knew that I had to figure out another stream of income that could partner with me in my career that over time maybe gives me an option to walk away from production from the career that I'm in, because this thing is happening with momentum and you are in the right place at the right time and you will be rewarded if you take a look at what it is that I have. This is a one-time thing. You buy it. And so if you were to come to dailywealthonline.com, up here where it is that I'm at. Oh, I'm backwards. Up here where it is that I'm at, dailywealthonline.com. Put your email in the box. Watch the video. There's 2 free videos. It'll make sense. We have a weekly webinar. We don't get access to the webinar until like maybe midweek next week. So once you're in the email, you can come and watch the video. This is what we did. My fiance and I watched the video. I was like, I just don't know. I just don't know. I have been down this road before. In 2019, I spent $3,200 with a realtor in Vegas because she promised me that they're going to put together da 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 da. I mean, I could bore you with the details, but $3,200 only to be told, oh, no problem. We'll get back to you in 4 weeks. And then they delivered my website to me that they built. And then when they delivered my website to me, this is what they said. Okay, so now we need you to go with 123 Company. Now they charge $89 a month. And then ABC Company, they charge $114 a month, and then our fee to keep your business operating and make sure there's no breaks in your links is $114 a month. And I quit before I ever started because all I saw was somebody taking advantage of me, and for a monthly fee of $497 just to operate a business, I don't even know if it's going to work. Right? Like, so I quit the minute that I got started because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe enough in myself that I was going to be able to operate this, being a single income girl, having a car payment, having a mortgage. I mean, that's $497 is a lot of money. So then I'm going. And then in 2020, in 2022, I went to Nashville. I was laying on my couch. You guys, I experienced a little, it was not good. I was overwhelmed. I was not being good to my body. I was probably medicating with alcohol. You know what I mean? Like I just wasn't in the right control of my mind. I was lonely. I was drinking. And the thing is this, I was sitting there on my couch, laying horizontal. And I remember being on my Facebook page and this guy was hosting an event. And I knew that if I got on a plane and went, it was going to be a chapter in my life that was going to flip a switch, right? So what happened was I contacted him, and actually he responded back to me and he goes, I tell you what, if you come up here for this event, I will buy your hotel room. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, you know what? Is that true? Is that really true? And so I thought, okay, looked at the airlines, bought the airline. I just said, just do it, Ash. Just do it. Just do it. Change your reality. Just do it. So I bought the airline ticket, contacted him. He said, there's a room for you at the conference hotel. We'll see you there in 2 weeks. Or I think it was like even 9 days. I mean, it was very fast. It was like, okay, I'm buying the ticket and like in 2 or 3 days later, I'm on a plane. And so I go to this event, and there's so many fascinating people when you go to these events, and it's a great opportunity for you to meet like-minded people around the nation, right? I've always kind of been a weirdo. I felt like just because I'm from a small town, I moved to Dallas, I got into real estate. Like what person gets into real estate with a college degree? I mean, you're working basically for nothing for like the first 2 years. You're basically just like learning the deal, but I did it, I did it. I learned a lot. I'm really good at what I do. But now, I'm faced with this situation that I don't know how I'm going to meet my goals and my dreams and my long-term goals, because I have goals. I mean, I can pull out my vision board right now, right? I mean, there's things that I have to contribute every year to my stock market, to my money market. I have to contribute those things. I pay taxes and arrears. We all have assets, right? We all have things that we do. But the thing is this, those goals need to be elevated because I'm 44 years old and I want to walk away from production in 11 years and I'm $900,000 short. Like and I mean, and this is pre meeting my fiance. When I met with my certified financial planner, she's like, I think we just need like 1.1 in the bank, in the stock market to be able to like give you the life that you're wanting to have after production, right? And so when I met him, I was like, well, immediately it has to be like $2 million so that we can live together. Now we're both making an income. We're both digital marketers. We're both building a business that we believe in because you over time on the World Wide Web are going to be attracted to me and my story because it's going to resonate with you. How beautiful is that? This is not your friends and family. This is your story. And this is the World Wide Web. We have 1 billion people on the planet. In fact, on YouTube, there's 2.49 billion monthly subscribers. On TikTok, there's 1 billion monthly subscribers. Now, that's insane because just 2% of that billion yields me 300,000 people, right? Like, that's what if 300,000 people become my customers? Then I am going to have an amazing time enjoying my life. I believe that life is supposed to be meant for spending time and doing the things that you want. I'm a golfer. I haven't played golf. I mean, do you call? I call top golf is about as close as I get to golf these days, right? I mean, I'm a golfer and I'm pretty good at it, but because I don't have time, and more importantly, I'm like, man, I want to sign up for a country club, but golly, that could be $1,000 a month. And then what if I only go 2 times a year? Like that's a stupid investment, right? And then you could go play the public course, and that's kind of fun, but you don't really get the perks of a country club, right? I mean, what if I had time to spend on me learning and doing the things that I enjoy? I would love to go to the gym and just like be back in control of that. In fact, we're getting there, right? We're getting there because for the first time in a long time, I'm able to breathe because I know that I'm showing up every day like a boss. I have a CEO mindset. I'm willing to spend 2 hours a day on my business and I'm coachable. We have a done for you program that shows you exactly what to do. All you have to do is just follow the directions. I mean, it's that simple. I think we make it so hard to think that digital marketing, well, that sounds hard. No, it's not. It's actually, I'm on the phone and I'm on the cell phone and I'm on the social media less now than I have been in the past without owning a digital marketing business, right? There are things that are happening in my world that are just the weight is being lifted off of my the imaginary weight, right? The weight of the world, the uncertainty of where our nation is going as far as like inflation, the uncertainty of am I going to be able to afford getting gas and groceries and paying the mortgage this month, or am I floating credit cards? Who's got a 0% interest offer on the credit cards? Do I need to open another account and move this balance over to this balance just so I can get ahead? Are you playing the credit card game? I did it for years. I still do it. I've got two things out there right now that are allowing me to use their money for free because because here's why. Because we have money in the bank and I don't want to pay that money off right now when a credit card company says, "Hey, you guys can just pay this off in 12 months at 0% interest." Cool. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys a monthly payment divided by 12 and give you a monthly payment just so that I can keep that money in my back pocket in case of something happens, in case of uncertainty, because we don't have to pay that off right now. But that's the game that I've been playing for years and years and years. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting because you already have a job. And then if you're a parent or an aunt or a grandma or a grandpa or dad or a mom, like you have another job, which is the most important job, which is your family. And now more than ever in the world, your family needs to come first because you need to be having these crazy conversations that your kids are coming home and telling you that they're being taught. It's insane, right? They need you more than ever. And then now you have a finance. I mean, you're wearing so many hats. Like you've got to be the financier in the household. You've got to be the top corporate executive or work your way up the ladder, or, the best mom at the HOA or the best mom at the PTA. And, there's just a lot of people demanding your perfection, a lot of people demanding your on perfection on top of what it is that you're doing, right? Hey there, how's it going? I'm Ashley. I need a drink. I think there's like something going on for the last couple of weeks since I've gotten back from July 4th. We spend a lot of our time at the lake, and not to go personal, but I think I've had like a little cold, a summer cold. So just a second. And the thing is this, I want to I'm just this opportunity. I just wish I could explain to you how amazing it is. It's basically a business in a box, and we all know that nothing is free. And I wanted to share a story with you. Tony Robbins is someone who I've always looked up to. I've always looked up to, and I've gone to a couple. I've been, I think, to three of his conferences, and it's really exciting, right? There's like 3,000 people under one roof. He's got us all standing up, and he's got this word where he's like state, like change your state, and everybody's like rah or whatever noise it is that is going to signify a change of state of feeling, right? Because that's Tony Robbins's thing. He's like, you catch yourself in this stinking thinking, right? You catch yourself saying, "Oh man, I'd love to do digital marketing. I'd love to have a business online, but I just don't have time." Really? Let me show you how to have time. You have to change your stinking thinking. So when you say something like that, you as a person have to catch yourself and be like, "Wait, no, I'm changing my state," right? So one of the things that I'm helping you to understand, take inventory of your life. You cannot manage what you cannot measure. So, in order to measure where you are in life, to see what's going on in your 40s and your 50s and your 60s, take out a piece of paper, write down 30-minute increments, and just write down from the time that you wake up. Like, let's say I wake up at 5:30 every morning. Now, are you waking up and putting your feet on the floor? Or are you waking up and scrolling online for an hour and 30 minutes? Right? Big difference. Okay. So you need to wake up every morning and write down what time that you wake up, what it is that you're doing. Are you scrolling on your phone while you're still laying vertically in bed? Are you brushing your teeth at 5:30? Are you getting in the car and going to the gym? Write down what it is that you're doing every 30 minutes. At the end of the week, take time to analyze the data and see how many hours a day you're spending on things that are not urgent, things that are not even important, but they're taking your time. We thought getting into the technology age that we were going to create so much time and so little distractions, but what's happened is you've got more apps and more distractions and more notifications coming at you like every 5 minutes, right? I always say put the armor of God on because I feel like bing 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 bing. I feel like I'm just dodging arrows. I feel like every time I open it, something's wanting my attention, but it's so hard to stay focused because we don't know where we're going. Would you agree with if you're not being focused, then you don't have a plan. You don't have a purpose. What if you were to become a business owner in a digital marketing business with focused people who are going the same place that you are? And you have these cheerleaders, these people who want to see you be the best that you can be, these people who support, love, and share golden nuggets with you. They share successes. They share, here's what I did, right? And also within the community, we teach you how to build affiliate income. There's 14 and 15 streams of income that you're probably utilizing in your life right now that you don't even, or you're not even aware that you could be making money on. Like right now, I'm on YouTube over here and I'm on TikTok, and my YouTube channel is for the first time. I've had one forever because I was in real estate, but I could never understand why my real estate channel was never making progress. It's because no one taught me how to monetize it. And no one had showed me in a box like, hey, Ash, here's the reason why your channel's just sitting there not doing anything. It's not bringing you leads. Let me show you why. So for the first time, we have a group of people that are in this community, and we're learning how to make an income online, and we're learning how to streamline our lives because we have focused intentionality on 2 hours of work week a day, and we're able to, our 2 hour work day a week, And so every day we're learning how to master those things. And oh, by the way, there's so many tools and apps that help you to repurpose your content, that help you to branch out to other social medias if you so choose to. We're teaching you how to build an automated, updated newsletter to go out to your automations because there's a landing page that's working for you out there 24/7 and is creating an income. We're showing you what email automation can do for you in your business. And like I said, this is not something that's going to happen overnight because that's the society that we live in. We want instant gratification, but that doesn't happen, right? This is focused intensity over time equals unstoppable momentum. And what you cannot see behind the scenes is the unstoppable momentum that I have. This momentum train that's coming down the tracks is crazy. It's crazy. And I know that in just 6 months, I'm going to have $1 million in my bank, right? So, this is the Legacy Builder program. This is where it is that we go to watch our videos. Watch our videos. Not only do you watch the videos, but you have a dedicated webinar, Zoom calls. We have calls with the live person every week. So, we're going through this not together. You do it on your own time. So, when I paid the $900, this is what I got. I got all of these modules, which simply help me to hook up my Freedom Machine. My Freedom Machine has a payment link to it. So let's say, for instance, you guys are really liking who I am and you're getting to know me and you trust that what I have can solve a problem that you have, then that's fantastic. Then you're going to go up here to dailywealthonline.com and you're going to buy my product in my store and then I get 100% of that $900 and that's it. That's it. And then you get to see what this is. And then you get to take your story or your journey and share it with others and tell your people. And it's not even selling to friends and family. It's just your message. You have a message that that only you can have, right? So when you share your message with the world, so many people can resonate with you. So many people are like, oh my gosh, that happened to me. I lost my job. I lost my job. I have 3 babies to feed. I'm the sole income provider. You know, oh my gosh, that's me. I'm in credit card debt. I can barely afford the groceries. I'm sick and tired of taking a calculator to the grocery store. Oh my gosh, that's me. I'm so sick and tired of playing the interest rate game on the credit cards and balance transfers, right? I'm so sick and tired of all of these distractions taking me away from my family. And when I go to the restaurant and we're all on the phone together, is it urgent or important, right? So, knowing what it is that you do every day will show you that you actually have time to do this. If I told you that I had a business that yielded me $1 million in 15 months, how much would you pay for that? When I also told you that it's a done for you system and you just show up and you just follow the leader and you just do the deal. And over time, this thing could give you an option to walk away from the current job or jobs that you have because I know so many people that are out there working 2 and 3 jobs, and it's wrong. It's wrong. We should be working one job, and that one job should be just fine, right? But that's not the world that we live in. We live in a world where they want us to pay more for all these things, everybody's asking for a tip. I mean, I'm blown away at how many people are asking for a tip every time I pull out my credit card. I'm like, I'm not in a restaurant and I'm not giving you a tip, right? That's the world that we live in. Everybody wants a piece of the action. And the thing is this, when you're not aware of what it is that's going on and when you're not focused on where you're going, then you become distracted. And that's the thing. Inside of our community, we have these wonderful, wonderful trainings, and some of our trainings are on the mindset. And that's the thing. You're like, well, what do you mean the mindset? Some of our training is based on no stinking thinking. Like we're showing you how to stop, oh, I can't do this. This is hard. Da, da, da. It's not hard. You get to learn it. You get to learn an online skill. You get to create another income that could give you an option in just a few months, if not a year or two, to walk away from your job. This is not hard. It's simple. Success is simple, and it just takes a little bit of momentum and focused intensity from you to get there. So within our community, we have the minute that you get started, I mean, we have this 7 day to launch, right? So when I got into the community, the first thing I did was I went to GoDaddy and I got to be creative. I got to be creative with my dailywealthonline.com. That's my creativity, right? That's my link. So I got to come in and put my link together in my Freedom Machine, which was my legacy builder program, because like I said, it's done for you. This business is done for you. It's just me simply hooking up my links, right? So here's the first thing that I did. I got in here and I did get started right. And then currently, right now, we're in a 90-day success sprint. So we're looking for 90 days, a 10K in 90 days. And I think that's fantastic because I know what's happening. I'm building an email list. I've got 30, I think 30 people in my email list right now. And my conversion rate is sick because about 1 out of 3 are buying. And so that's exciting for me because my message must be coming across the right way. And I must be talking to people who are like me, who have been hurting, who have spent way too much time as a, entrepreneur and now are not being rewarded properly for it, or have woken up and here it is 44 years old and you're thinking, wait a minute, where is my retirement fund? I've just worked my entire life and I didn't really enjoy life because I had to always look at my bank account to see what it is that I was able to do because I'm frugal, and I had to be conservative in my spending because I'm in real estate. And then I found this amazing program that's allowing me to, with intentionality, focused intention over time equals unstoppable momentum. And all I have to do is show up every day and follow a done for me program. This thing is going to pay me $1 million in 15 months. Is that not exciting? I'm excited. I'm excited because I know for a fact that this is going to work for me. I know it because I already know what this is. I've been reading books of people who are successful doing this. I've been to conferences, people who are showing me exactly how to do it. And it sounds bizarre and it sounds like it's a lot, but in actuality, it's a very simple process. Guys, like, follow, share me. My name's Ashley. I'm a realtor and I have recently bought my own digital marketing business because for 17 years I've been living so conservatively and frugally, and I cannot go into the next, 5 years of my life and have this income that's built on things that are simply out of my control. I can't do it. I'm exhausted. I'm overwhelmed, and I deserve to live a life that I deserve. I do. So dailywealthonline.com. This is what you get. This is my classroom in our school community. And we've got the 90-day legacy run. We try to do a 90-day sprint every 90 days, right? So this thing just started because this is our second 90-day sprint, and I'm in it for the first time. Our social media training, our mindset training. The mindset training is a lot of fun, you guys. I've been doing mindset stuff for a long time, but you need a reminder, right? You need a reminder, and then it just really helps to have somebody else, coach you. And how do you get that beautiful body that you want? Well, you hire a personal trainer, right? How do you stay focused in your business and not let the world influence you, or social media things or articles or terrible news, change and manipulate where it is that you're going, right? You need a mindset coach. You need a mindset coach. You need a coach to help you in all things life, right? And I'm so excited because for the first time I've heard that my whole life. One year I tried it. One year I think I was too worried about the income coming in to be able to afford it. But now I'm like, you know what? I do need this. I need this for me because I'm focused. I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going to be. I know the path. And for the first time in a long time, it's real simple. It's showing up, 2 hours a day to work on my business. It's having a CEO mindset, and it's being coachable. And with those three things, I am going to have a digital business that is incredibly rewarding and will allow me an option in just a few years to walk away from production and to be able to spend time doing what it is that I love, which, I never thought I'd have these thoughts before, but my fiance wants to get into an RV and just travel around the nation. And I'm like, holy cow, like we might be able to do that sooner. And here's why, because that would be our content. Like our content would be us on the road as empty nesters, going to all these cool places, showing the world what we're doing online on our social channels, and showing you that we're making an income online because we're doing the three things. We're following a proven system. We are following the leader. We're just copying and pasting what it is that this person told us to do. We're taking this message to the World Wide Web. And because you're not selling it to your friends and family, you're selling it to the World Wide Web. And your story, your message. I love that. I can't remember where I was. It might have been a church camp or something, but your message, right? And I think that's so true. But your mess could resonate with so many other people around the world, and they become to like, know, and trust that what it is that you have, that you are solving a problem for them. So you guys go up here to like, follow, trust. I want to remain true to what it is that I'm doing it so that I can show you that I'm only spending 2 hours a day on my business. So this is a part of one of my hours. I take my business to market, and that's the way I look at it, right? I'm taking my business to market. I'm on the World Wide Web. I'm sharing an opportunity that could help solve a problem of credit card debt, interest rates being at 24%, paycheck to paycheck, not taking a calculator to the grocery store, financial stress in the home. This is an opportunity to create your reality in just a few short months. And what if one day you don't have to go into a job, because this job that you have, this 2 hours a day in digital marketing, is paying you twice or three times or 10x what it is that you could have had at your job working and physically being present for 1 year. It's insane. And I couldn't be happier to share this opportunity with you. So my handle is dailywealthonline.com. It's hard to do this when you have a mirror. dailywealthonline.com. Like, follow, share me, ladies. If you want to go up here, like, follow, share me. I'll come back Monday through Friday. I think today's Saturday. See, I mean, how many days? The days go by like crazy. Does anybody have any questions? If you want more information, just type "I'm ready" in the comments below. I will send you a link so that you can get in. We do have a webinar coming up next week. So in order to get invited to the webinar, or in order to have access to that webinar, just go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email, watch the video twice. We did. Me and my fiance both did, right? When we got the video, because I already knew what this was. And this is where I wish I'm trying to figure out a way to put it elegantly, but you could actually take advantage of what it is that I've already learned. Like, I've spent $10,000 over the last 5 years trying to figure out how to make an income online with Amazon, with digital marketing, with the courses, with the $47 PDFs on Canva, like all the things, right? And now I have a program that shows me how to do it. So it's so exciting. Listen, go up here, type like, follow, share. My name's Ashley. I'm with dailywealthonline.com. I'm a realtor of 17 years. I just bought a digital marketing business. Focused intensity over time equals unstoppable momentum. And that's what this is. This is not a get rich quick. This is not a microwave thing. This is a show up for 2 hours a day, have a CEO mindset, and be coachable, because we have a done for you program. All you do is copy and paste this program into your domain and take it to market. That's what I'm doing. I'm spending 2 hours a day on my business. What does that 2 hours look like? Well, 1 hour is spent here talking to the World Wide Web, sharing my story on YouTube and TikTok, and that's growing. And then the other hour is spent broken up in 30 minutes copying and pasting free ads, and another 30 minutes responding to comments and sending links and responding to emails and building an email list if I have to share a newsletter to give people a webinar link for the upcoming situation. So that's it. That's my life. It's fantastic. Yesterday I was at the boat show in Dallas. Yesterday I went to a movie at 1:50 p.m. Right? I mean, that's the thing. I work hard. I am doing my own career, so I work in real estate, and then I'm also able to do this right now because this is the new world. This is world. The business is changing. So why not grow with a community who's learning new skills, in demand skills, learning how to build a digital marketing business together, and we can all go down that road together and have the questions and answers right for you in a one stop shop. So that's it. My name's Ashley Westbrook. Please like, follow, share me, dailywealthonline.com. If you have any questions whatsoever, always email me. You can go to my dailywealthonline.com. You'll see my email, and I only communicate with you through there, probably unless you're respond or yeah, I'm not ever going to reach out to you and DM you or anything like that. I'm going to let you, you know, come to me, email me if you want the link. I'll send you the link right now. It's dailywealthonline.com. And that's my 2 hours a day. So if you can be coachable, if you have 2 hours a day to spend on your business and you are willing to have a CEO mindset, you too can be successful in digital marketing and have your own digital marketing business and change your family's life. So bye there. I'll see you guys later. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, like, follow, share me. I will see you tomorrow again on 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. See you later.